Hello, and welcome to part 9 of my Evangelion vlog. So it's presumably been about a few weeks since Asuka first made landfall on Japanese soil, and she's ready to prove herself in a real Eva battle. And as luck would have it, a new angel just so happens to pop up out of nowhere, so Shinji and Asuka are sent out to go deal with it. Unfortunately, the battle didn't go quite as they'd hoped. Asuka manages to cut the creature straight down the middle, but unfortunately it just reforms into two different creatures. Nevertheless, Shinji and Asuka remain determined to defeat these evil creatures and put an end to. Shinji and Asuka got their asses kicked. Yeah, they just straight up failed. They're literally just in the war room and they're being shown their failures. And they say that the military had to step in order to subdue the monster with nukes. And it's like, yeah, they completely freaking failed. However, they may just yet be able to redeem themselves. As Misato comes up with a plan to, you know what? I'll just let her explain.
There is only one way to destroy the seventh angel. Execute a simultaneous two-point attack on each target's core while the angel is separated. Oh. In other words, an attack on both halves by two Evas with perfectly synchronized timing. Coordination between the two of you will be vital to the success of the mission.
No, actually, hold up a second. I got a few questions here. So, in order to destroy this monster, you have to destroy both cores at the same time. How the hell did you come to that conclusion? I don't know, what happens if one of the cores gets destroyed but the other one doesn't? Does the monster just regenerate that other core? Are angels capable of doing that? I mean, I don't know, was that ever established somewhere? It's kind of weird. I know why they do it this way. They're trying to set up the whole "you gotta work together" angle, which is basically just the rest of the episode, but I don't know, this just doesn't really make much sense to me. Another thing that doesn't really make much sense to me is the fact that, okay, so they knock the monster unconscious with nukes, and that gives Shinji and Asuka several days in order to perfect their teamwork and their combat skills, but it's like, well, what exactly stopping them from just going and killing the monster at literally any other time now that it's completely knocked unconscious, it's completely subdued? I mean, does the monster's outer shell just harden significantly to the point that Evas can't even penetrate it? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. If you dispatched of a monster, if you stunned it, why the hell can't you just go and take it down right now? Oh man, oh, this is dumb. Oh man, this is actually really freaking dumb. But yeah, that's basically just the rest of the episode. It's just, this entire setup was a way to get Shinji and Asuka to bicker amongst each other comically and eventually learn to work together and dispatch the monster, which they do. And I gotta admit, I kind of like the idea that, that they're on a time limit and they gotta defeat the monster really, really quickly, and they do it all synchronized and whatnot. It's a cool scene, I'll admit, but I think that the rest of the episode really could have been tweaked a little bit here and there to make it flow a bit better, to make it make a little bit more sense, or at least give a good enough explanation as to why they can't just attack it separately or attack the monster while it's subdued. I mean, that's the one problem I have with this episode. Again, it's not a bad episode, it's just sort of, you really could have fixed that. A little bit more time, you could have fixed it and would have been completely fine. But as it is now, it's just kind of, it's a little jarring. I'll just say that much. Alright, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else in particular I want to talk about. I guess I could mention the fact that this one scene that I kind of actually really liked. Okay, so Shinji and Asuka are playing what's effectively Twister crossed with DDR in order to synchronize their movements. And they're having some trouble with it. Asuka's like, I can't do this. This turnip can't even friggin' move right. So it's like, I'm having serious trouble with this. And then Misato's just like, all right, Ray, you get up there and you go try this out with them. And then they just completely sync up and it's just completely effortless. And Ray's just kind of looking around. She's all confused. Just like, well, what? No, what? Yeah, I guess that's pretty much the end of the episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Turnip.